sports world would be a better place if everyone had as much fun as Brittany Howard does when Stanford is playing volleyball. And we joined Brittany Howard. She's on the farm in Palo Alto. And I'm right, aren't I? You have so much fun. You're always I love watching you play because you always have a smile on your face. You have enthusiasm. You just seem to be having the time of your life, no matter what the situation.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I've played volleyball for as long as I can remember, and I've always loved to play it. And it's really fun to play when you get to play teammates like mine that I have at Stanford, and they make it that much more enjoyable. But I would have to say I get more excited when my teammates score points than I do, because I just love to watch everyone else succeed, especially when I know how hard everyone has worked for everything this season.
You and I first met, I think you were a freshman, and I did that story about all of you having moms who had played and done extremely well. Doesn't that seem like a million years ago?
Yeah, it's crazy. It seems like it was forever ago, but it also feels like it was just yesterday. Like, I cannot believe that I'm in my senior year right now.
You and Maddie Bug have been together all this time, and you talked about your teammates. And when I think of always the two of you just, together, and you look like you enjoy playing with her so much and her with you. And, just talk a little bit about, if you would, about the experience of the two of you coming through together and all the success you've had.
Yeah, definitely. So I met Maddie when I was 14 years old at a high performance camp in Arizona, and we've been really good friends ever since then. And we've traveled to a few different international tournaments in high school together. And when I committed to Stanford, she had already been committed, and I was just so excited that she was going to be my setter for 4 years, and then I was going to get to go to school with her for 4 years. And I think our relationship is really special. I think a setter has a really interesting relationship with all her hitters. And just to be able to go through every step of the way with her, from being freshmen to just kind of being thrown into it and having no expectations, into being senior leaders together, it's been really nice to have her there. So on the bus when we travel, we have like a certain seating order. I sit in front of her. So we always will send lots of Snapchats together, and we always will talk to each other before and after games about strategy and stuff. So she's a very interesting person. She's a very kind person, and I'm just so happy that I've gotten to play with her for this long.
Well, speaking of senior leadership, you have that opportunity this year, and one of the more amazing freshmen who's ever come through college volleyball, I think, in Haley Hodson. Playing with her has got to be fun. Boy, she is what we say country strong. Sometimes Maddie doesn't get her a good set, and she hits balls, and I say, wow.
Yeah, I mean, Haley is an angel. I mean, as a person and as a player, she's just been sent to us straight from heaven, and I am so thankful for her. She's so sweet. She's so kind. She's so humble. And what she brings to the court is just is matched by what she brings as a person. And yeah, I would agree. She's definitely one of the best freshmen, if not the best freshman to ever come play Stanford volleyball, collegiate volleyball. And I'm really excited to see where she goes in the next couple of years and even beyond college. But for right now, it has been really, really nice to have her on the team for sure.
So this is your senior year, and you have high hopes, and I'm sure you think in terms of what's going to happen down the stretch run. But if you go back a few months when that seemed at the time it was going to be such a devastating blow. She's been so awesome the way she's been on the bench and encouraging you guys. But you lose a player of that stature, and then to still be as good as you are. Can you just take me back through maybe the thought process and what you guys might have said to each other when you got back together in August, and then the progress through the season?
Yeah, definitely. So I was watching it was the Warriors. I'm from the Bay Area, so I'm a big Warriors fan. I was watching one of their playoff games when I found out, and I just had to leave where I was. I was so upset. Maddie, Jordan, and I had a group text going, and we, then turned it into a whole team text about how we're going to help Inky through this, and we're going to come back stronger than ever. And obviously we struggled a little bit at the beginning of the season, just filling her role and filling, the roles that Morgan and Kyle left behind. But I'm really proud of the way that we have responded to those initial struggle, times where we did struggle. And I think that we've come back and that we've found a way to, fill those roles and to still be as great as we were before. And Inky's been helpful and been there every step of the way with us. So we couldn't have done it without her and the role that she stepped up to take, not being on the court this year.
I mean, truly, and I know from watching you so many times this year, what a great overall team effort it's been. Moretta Lutz has stepped up in a huge way, and she's way better than I ever thought she was going to be.
Yeah, Mutz, we call her Mutz. She's so awesome, and it's just, she's the type of player that is the plays she makes nobody else can make. And it's, you know, I know sometimes when I get a perfect pass and Maddie's setting her up, I know that that ball's going on the 10-foot line and that no one can touch it. And that is a really, really cool feeling to have.
As we go down the stretch run through your career, you've been so close. I mean, no one has had more tough, grind them out, just heartbreaking losses late in the NCAA tournament than you and your Stanford team. You know, what gets you over the edge, in your opinion, this December?
I think every year we've learned from what we lost or how we lost, I guess. And, you know, we lost in the round of the Elite Eight my sophomore and freshman year. And we broke through that barrier, made it to the Final Four last year, which was awesome. And I think it's just going to be, I don't really know what it's going to take to make it be different, but I think that we have learned a lot. And I think that we are the best equipped that we've ever been in order to be successful and win it all this year.
And that was just so perfect. We're right near the end, and some gentleman just came in and grabbed some stuff. But hey, what are you going to do?
Sorry, a little discombobulated there, but it's
whatever. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Hey, and then better still, on my side, the dogs are barking at my house, and so there you go.
Everything's going great.
I've always enjoyed visiting with you. I'm so happy for the success you've had, and I'm glad we're able to do this. And I hope you have a fantastic last, whatever it is, 6 weeks or whatever coming up. And I will see you in Omaha, win, lose, or draw, because I'm certain you're going to be an All-American.
Oh, wow. Thank you. That is so nice of you. All right, great. Thank you so much.